Welcome everybody, it's Selman. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down for you guys the entire Zombies Chronicles gameplay trailer because it is very interesting. It shows a lot of things that they added, changed, and a couple other things that I really want to point out to you guys because it is very interesting. So just want to say real quick, for anybody who has been watching gameplay from all the bigger YouTubers, just kind of not spoil it for everybody else because a lot of people are trying to stay away from all that stuff, so just kind of back away from any of that. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's actually get into this breakdown. Now right at the start, there's actually a lot of stuff shown just within these first couple seconds, so I'm going to be showing a lot of still images just because how much they flash by so fast. And the first one I want to show you guys is actually right here, and as you guys can see, it's in the second floor of Richtofen, and we can see a Der Wonderfizz right there. You also can notice in the background you can actually see the 1.0 characters all standing back to back, which is very interesting because it's weird to stand back to back, but I think this is for something they were going to use for the trailer because we'll see them doing this in a couple seconds, but they don't actually show this from Richtofen, or I don't believe they do. But as you guys can see, it is going to be the 1.0 characters and not the original characters that were inside this map, which is very interesting. I hope they do something story-wise to explain this, but if they don't, I guess that'll be fine too. And right here, I just want to stop real quick because here's this image that they used for the thumbnail for the Zombies Storyline Chronicles thing the other day, that trailer, and a lot of people were wondering what it was, but I guess it was just a mistake and it was supposed to be the thumbnail for this one and not the other one, so just wanted to get that out of the way real fast. But right after this, we see the 1.0 characters are also going to be inside Kronorium just like they originally were. Two things I want to point out in this image right here: we can actually see Mg08 holding the Mg08, so it doesn't look like we're going to have the M1 inside this map, and also we see Mg08 holding the Mp40, so we are going to have the Mp40 back. And right here we see our original characters once again inside a map they were supposed to be inside Kino, and I believe this is the room right between the back of the theater, that area, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But we can also see a Kuda on the wall right there, so, and we'll see this multiple times throughout this trailer, but we do know that they are going to be bringing just Black Ops 3 weapons back mainly, but there are some original weapons inside there. For example, inside this next image right here, inside Shangri-La, we can see original Richtofen holding the Galil, so it's great to see the Galil back. And right here we see the Primus group, of course, Richtofen holding the STG, so we do know that is coming back also. And right here inside this next clip right here, we can actually see the 1.0 characters also being inside Verrückt, which is surprising again because they were the former Marines. Of course, Dempsey was a part of them, but it's again weird to see that they are taking them out and putting inside the original characters inside these maps. But again, hopefully they do capitalize on this story-wise also. But anyways, after this, we can actually see on the wall of Verrückt, we actually see this AK right here on the wall. Of course, again, another Black Ops 3 weapon. And also, you can actually see a Wonderfizz machine right inside this door right here. And I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's a Wonderfizz machine. But in this next image right here, we actually see Kronorium spawn room, and we do see a Gobblegum machine all the way to the right. So that's cool to see a Gobblegum machine, or not cool for whichever way you think about it. But anyways, right here we actually go back to Verrückt, and we can see quick revive just where it's always been. Of course, I believe it moves when you're playing on solo, when you kind of move back and forth. But anyways, but you also see Dempsey holding the bootlegger, which is very surprising because a bootlegger is obviously supposed to be unique to Shadows of Evil, but it looks like they are adding into this map. And a couple frames later, you can actually see the RK5 on the wall right there, so obviously this is going to be a spawn room, or at least one of them. And right here, I found this very surprising, but right here we can actually see the original Richtofen inside Ascension just running from some zombies, of course holding the dingo. But the most interesting part about this is that Richtofen is actually wearing his Nazi uniform thing and not his spacesuit that he actually wore originally inside Ascension. So I guess that was just supposed to be a little teaser for Moon when the map actually came out, which is kind of weird, especially because that was the first DLC, but I guess that's what they're going to play off as. And then we see the Space Monkeys right here, and also another Kuda wall by in the background. Right here in Verrückt again, we can see another Gobblegum machine, and then Kino inside the theater area, we do see Jug in the exact same place and the same electric trap, so that's great. And of course this turret right here is also going to stay there, so again, that's good. Inside Ascension, we do see Quick Revive is in the same place and now added a Gobblegum machine next to it. Right here in Kronorium, we can actually see how the perks are going to be random again, but we can also see a wall buy for the Viper. And we get cut to a different part of Kronorium with another perk spawning in, but we can also see what I think is a HVK, but I can't be entirely certain, but it does look like we're going to have the HVK there. Right here in Shangri-La, we can actually see another Gobblegum machine. In Ascension right here next to the Pack-a-Punch machine, we actually see another Gobblegum machine. And right here inside Origins, we actually see the Tommy gun, the Mg08, and the Mauser all inside the same clip with all our characters using them, so we do know all those weapons are coming back, so that's always great to see. And I pointed this out in my video the other day breaking down the other trailer, but we do see Jug right here inside Verrückt, and we also see another Gobblegum machine right here in Verrückt also. And right here in this next clip, we can actually see the Ray Gun Mark II, and it's to Notch, so I'm kind of wondering if they're going to add to all the maps. I'm not entirely sure. I believe I've heard people saying around that they are, but I can't be entirely sure. But anyways, you can see the ray gun Mark II, and also in the background, kind of blurred out, inside Notcher and Toten, we do see a gobblegum machine inside there, so we do know there is going to be one inside Notcher and Toten. Inside this next clip right here, we do see that Quick Revive is going to stay inside the exact same place it was inside the original Strangular, and I believe we see a Shiva in the background on a wall by. And inside Origins, in the crazy place, we actually see them using all the staffs, but one thing I'll point out real fast, I believe we see a chalk drawing for the HVK, and that's it for the trailer, and that's a complete breakdown of Zombies Chronicles gameplay trailer, and that's about it for this video also. But if you guys did enjoy the video and if you learned something new about the maps, then go ahead and thumbs up. If you guys want to stay tuned for content similar to this, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm going to go, and I will catch you guys on my next video.